fire. Okay. Fire set ablaze as you come into the nest, little birdies. Come on in. We got an update, child. Yes, we got an update on this Ashlee Janae deadly vacation, child. Oh my Lord. Her parents were able to go to the motherland. Okay. They got the coins up in their GoFundMe. They got to Tanzania, Zanzibar, and was able to retrieve their beloved daughter to bring her back to the States where she belonged. Okay, let's just put that out there. And they were able to bring her home safe so they can give her the proper burial. And as I think about Ashlee Janae and this whole thing, pre-shuffle praying, my heart feels extremely heavy right now. It almost feels like there's a tightness in my chest and like a heartbreak. Like it just feels like my heart is breaking right now. And this is a baby. You know, we got to give Ashlee, even in death, grace, you know, because who knows it, feels it. And I don't know why I was so drawn to this girl, because I was like, obviously she's a stunning beauty, but we've all been there. I think about, you know, when you're 30, you're a babe. You're just a baby. You don't really know what's going on. And I just feel like she just went in this blindly and she was madly in love with Joe, and the feelings weren't the same, unfortunately. I'm reminded even about my even with quick story time, even with my dating when I was 30, even when I went to like, well, no, I think I was like 30 going on 31. Yeah. I was dating this guy and brought him around my friends, coworkers, and no one was impressed. No one liked him. It was just the weirdest thing. But, you know, I was just like, hey, you know, we're madly in love. And even though we're not perfect, you know, we're working and we're growing through our shit. And I just felt like when I was going through Ashlee Janae's socials and I was just kind of seeing those posts of people like warning her, like, girl, he gonna off you. And, you know, like it's kind of like the, what is it? Not the calm before the storm, but it's kind of like where there's smoke, there's fire, right? Like everyone was telling her, but she just didn't have discernment. That's why I was thinking about her discernment wasn't on point. She didn't have a very strong discernment. She was blinded by the luxury, the money, the status, the lifestyle, and that, you know, led to her untimely demise. Now, fortunately for me, I wasn't divesting, baby. He really didn't have much for me to really recoup on in my situation. But, you know, you go on these beautiful trips and you have a good time with your lover, right? Because I mean, the trips, always a beautiful thing to spend time with your man. But trips, I always feel like it's always going to be either a breakup or it's going to last forever. It's one or the other. It's never in between. It's either you guys made it or it's over. And I remember in my situation, we went on this beautiful trip. And the funny thing is, I initially did not want to go on this trip. And it was my friend who was like, girl, like you should go. You know, see your man, have fun. And I was like, oh, okay, you know what? I'll go on the trip. Went on this trip with the guy. Lo and behold, found out he was cheating. I was like, fuck. God, he didn't prove me wrong. So, and you already know what it is. It ends up being a breakup. I say all this to say this. Don't date bald men. Okay, just don't date the Mr. Clean gentleman. It's destined to fail. Shout out to Ashlee. She was like, you should have known. Like, don't date bald men. That's your telltale that God is already punishing them. When the hairline is receding, when they're bald, they're already being punished by God. Don't go through the headache and through the pain. But I just say all that. I sympathize with Ashlee. I totally relate. I understand. I'm just sad that she went out that way. And I really think in the afterlife, she's really sad that she went out that way. It's almost like a feeling of embarrassment and shame. And that just sucks. But child, we're gonna tap in to see what's going on. You know, honestly, we've talked about Ashlee. We know that she's gonna have to, like, you know, rest right now. We're gonna talk about Joe McCann. Joe McCann, bring that ass to. Whoop. He's already giving me resistance. Bring that ass to the table because we got to tap in to see what's going on. Let's see what's going on with Joe McCann. Just scanning his current energy right now. Let's just kind of see what's going on. Joe McCann spirit. Ooh, that is coming out. Queen of Swords. In the reverse. So that's giving me, again, cheater, liar, poor communication. He's not cooperating. He's not being truthful. I feel like that Sagittarius energy was in his last reading too as well. It's giving traveling energy. So he might actually be back in the States. I'm not sure if he's still in Tanzania, but I feel like he's not really being cooperative with the authorities out there regarding this matter. That's his bitch ass. Whew. All right, let's see what else is going on with Joe McCann. We're gonna see what's going on. Just a brief tap in on Joe McCann, his energy, what's going through that bald dome of his. Because, child, you gotta know the reference on Martin when it was like, when somebody's scratching their head, a bald-headed lie. Rest in peace, Tommy. Bald-headed lie is what I'm hearing. That's what he's a bald-headed lie. Ooh, okay, I see these two cards. New love, Capricorn energy. So yeah, I feel like this is the same energy that's coming out. He's got somebody. Whoever he was cheating on her with, he actually he's got somebody. Yeah, divine union at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like it's like I'm hearing on to the next one, moving on to bigger and better things. But I feel like work is really what's going on right now for him, and being a father with this Capricorn energy. He wants to get back to his, regular program is what I'm hearing. The money, his family, this new chick who he's dating and getting to know. But I feel like he's worried about his image right now and how that's going to affect his bag. Definitely. Show me what else is going on. Ooh, see, look at that. I told you, energy vampire. This might be ritual, you guys. This might indeed be a fucking sacrifice because he's gaslighting her. He had bad intentions from the very jump. And he was draining her and like stifling her of that energy. Like, I feel like Ashlee has this light and this essence about her, and he definitely drained her of her energy. But I told you he was very manipulative, very fucking manipulative. I wouldn't be surprised if Ashlee's like haunting him in like his sleep or in his dreams or something, or if he's having restless nights. Yeah, it's like she's pissed. I feel like that's coming out again. I have the Libra energy in reverse, stubborn, and then poverty also in reverse. But I really feel like this man does not have money because he's made some poor business decisions, is what I'm getting. It's like I'm hearing robbing Peter to pay Paul. Yeah, it's definitely giving that. Whatever he's trying to do is not working out. His connections and trying to get to the bag, it's not looking too good because of what's going on with this Ashlee Janae situation. That's exactly what's happening. I really feel like he's not cooperating. I think this man possibly may be back in the States. It got to be something going on because I'm like, okay, if they got her body here in the States, what he's still doing out there? Didn't they do their investigations already? But for whatever reason, I feel like, his connections and his partnerships is not going well with this Libra card in the reverse. Don't know if he's going or coming. Money looking a little funny. He gonna have to relocate. He's got to think about his children. He got a lot of harsh realities happening right now. I'm hearing this hitting him like a ton of bricks. Yeah. Definitely. So let's see what's going on with the emotions. Tapping into Joe McCann's emotions and feelings. Woo, that kind of fell down. I'll take it. Karmic ties. Exactly. I told you I think in the previous reading that this was indeed a karmic connection with him and Ashlee. I feel like he probably killed her in another life. Trap is what I see. He's feeling trapped, like he can't get out. There's no way out. Like he can't get over, he can't get under, he can't get around it. It's really affecting his bag, y'all. That's really what's going on. And who knows, maybe this new love is like, yo, man, this is not what I signed up for. You really ain't got it like that. It's probably why he didn't offer the family anything because he's guilty, but two, he really don't got it like that. Yeah, blocked, spam, calls, texts. I feel like he's blocked people on social media. He's probably cleaning up his social media on his computer. He probably got a burner account. He's probably, searching, his name, this story, because I really feel like it's the Black community that's got this thing going. I really don't see a lot of white people talking about this matter as much, to be quite honest. But yeah, he is definitely blocking folks. What else is going on with Joe McCann? Turning your back. That's exactly how Ashlee felt. You betrayed me. You turned your back on me. You just discarded me just to move on to somebody else. But whoever this new chick is, she's been in the pictures. What I'm hearing. Ooh, massive regrets. I'm pretty sure. Didn't I tell you? Bald-headed lie. I told you. As soon as I was channeling, I was thinking about that guy. I was like, why am I thinking about this ex of mine, who's not even an ex, by the way? I was like, it's just a feeling of similarity with that damn bald head, man. Don't be dating these bald men. So actually, no, let me not do it, because some bald men are sweet, but most of the time they're just mean and they're being punished by God. Again, shout out to Ashlee, she a real one. Workplace affair. So maybe this is somebody who he's met through the crypto realm, but he's got massive regrets right now. Jesus Christ. She's on Breadman. I cannot with Joe McCann with the bald-headed lie. I see a card popping up. Under pressure, anxiety. Oh my God, yeah. Anxiety, decision, time's running out. He's under pressure. He's feeling trapped. It's like no way to get out. I'm hearing Queen, under pressure, pressing down on me. No man has fall. Okay, drinking. So there was probably some drinking and some alcohol and some toxic vibes going on, and which would make sense. It's a birthday, right? Turn up one time for the one time. So I wouldn't be surprised if that comes out in the toxology. Right? Did I say that right? Toxology report. Maybe there was some alcohol or something, or yeah. But he's definitely having anxiety and panic attacks. He's flipping and like really tripping, not getting any sleep at night. Ooh, that came out. I'll take it. Feeling like shit, y'all. Yeah, he's definitely feeling like shit on a stick because obviously the situation that has happened. Love message. They need to check his cell phone, which I'm pretty sure they probably have already. I'm not sure if he's discarded anything, but bottom of the deck, I see secrets again. He's not being truthful. He's not cooperating and being 100. Heartbreak. I said this when I was tapping in that I felt like I had a broken heart. Like literally, it feels so fucking heavy. Heartbreak. They really had a toxic love-hate relationship. I'm really getting that vibe. Jeez. 2 more cards, Spirit. Faith and might be praying to the Most High God. But I don't know. I don't think nothing's going to come of this situation, y'all. In my honest opinion. What's done is already done. Is there any other messages? Whoop. I jumped up. Shocking news. So we may get some shocking news when it comes to Joe McCann, y'all. Oh, yeah. He liked them Jezebels. That's definitely Ashlee's energy coming out. I mean, we already know she was a lady of the night before she became a lifestyle luxury, influencer. That's what she was doing, girl. And hey, it's no shade. We support the arts over here, okay? We support anybody that's shaking their ass for cash, baby. We don't judge. Last card. But yeah, we're going to be getting some shocking news pretty soon in connection. Yep, reckless love, reckless sex. This was toxic. It was reckless and slow. I'm hearing a slow burn, but a crash and burn that happened way too fast. And then obviously we have faith, healing, meditation, and praying. He's obviously praying to the Most High God that, this whole situation cleans itself up. His money is able to speak for him, and he can get out of this in one piece. Let's see if we can have any cards to maybe tell us a little bit about their relationship, Ashlee and Joe. But for the most part, it's definitely giving, secrets, lies, nothing being straightforward with him. He's hiding. He ain't got no money. Child. robbing Peter to pay Paul. Clarify this energy, spirit. Okay. I jumped right out. Lake. So I'm not sure if there's a lake around or the water around where she was found. Wasn't there a beach or something like that? Getting something. Wasn't there a beach? Something was flipping out. I couldn't take it. I'll see that stuck. It's coming out. So he's feeling stuck like Chuck. Again, trapped. That energy I saw. Messages. They need to definitely check his cell phone because I got love messages here and then also messages. So maybe there's something in his phone, email, something, but yeah, they need to check his messages pronto before he gets those crypto guys. I always feel like guys that are in crypto, finance, banking, they can be a little strange. They're just odd ducks. Like they really are. Show me what else is going on in connection to Joe McCann and Ashlee's connection. But yeah, I feel like maybe she felt like she was probably stuck too. I see Wish here. I like that was in the previous reading. I feel like she has a lot of regrets and she wished she didn't go on this trip. My God, yeah. Body. Definitely how they found her body, allegedly hanging, right? But yeah, she did not do that to herself. I got red flag at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, she didn't do that shit to herself. That was all staged, is what's coming through. Yeah, look at that money. This was for money. I wouldn't be surprised if this man probably got an insurance. Well, I mean, how would that work if he wasn't married to her? But or maybe again, a sacrifice, a ritual where it's like, hey, you know, yeah, it's definitely giving ritual, you guys, all for the love of money. Yeah. Energy vampires. Like he wanted to stifle her energy. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. It's all about money. And of course, this connection was about money. You know, her having, divesting and having a zaddy. For us, I mean, yes, basically that on that. What is the saying? Hard wig, soft. No, is it hard wig, soft life? But now it's soft life, hard casket. It's just terrible, y'all. Any other messages? Wait, we got to be patient to see what's going to happen. I feel like there's going to be some shocking news coming out, but we got to be patient sometime this summer. We're in spring right now, but I really feel by summertime, some information may come out in regards to this matter. Dry texter. There is something with messages. There's something with messages. I'm not sure what was going on. They need to check Ashlee's phone. Something is going to crack the case when it comes to text messages that he thought maybe he could, stage this, offing. But I feel like the phones or the texting or something, I'm not sure when it comes to, if she called someone or text someone around a certain time and they can kind of figure out, when there's something about like a phone charger or something, they got to figure that out. I'm seeing romantic getaway as I'm shuffling. But yeah, let's see one more card before I tap into the tarot. Soul. Yeah, I feel like her soul is not going to be able to rest, y'all. I'm going to take this romantic getaway. I keep seeing it. Yeah, they need to check the itinerary. They need to check emails and all the things that are the things. Is that all, Spirit? One last card. Suburbs. I'm trying to tell you, maybe that's where he's living, in the suburbs right now. This was definitely a fling for him. Or maybe she found out about a fling he was having while on the trip. Child, listen. All right, let's go ahead and tap in on the tarot. And we'll see the vibes. We'll keep it completely light because, this is Joe McCann we talking about here, child. We ain't gonna waste too much time on Mr. Clean. We ain't gonna waste too much time on Mr. Clean. Yeah. Show me the current energy connected to Joe McCann. The Temperance comes out. So he's already trying to find some kind of balance, some kind of, moderation in what's going on. But I don't feel like that's happening right now because the Ten of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. And again, we mentioned that money was looking a little funny. He's not bringing in that revenue he used to bring in. Eight of Wands coming out as well. So things are picking up very quickly in this case. I really feel like they may crack a code by this summer, y'all. I'm feeling that. Chariot comes out. Traveling. Bumpy road. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah. Hard decisions. He's got to make a very tough decision. I feel like he's battling with what's right and what's wrong. He knows what happened was wrong, but I feel like he wants to travel and get away. Let's see what else is going on. Let's flip that. Here we go. Tower. When it all falls down, I'll tell you all. When it all falls down. Yeah. Shit definitely went left real quick. And I feel like everything is pretty much in shambles and everything is in ruins right now for him. And he doesn't know, again, how to find that balance and find that middle ground, that common ground, because everything happened very fast on this trip, on this holiday, on this, excursion, darling, this romantic getaway. That was not, I don't think that was in the cards, but here we are, the Tower. Why is Joe avoiding Ashlee's family? Let me see about that. Why is Joe avoiding Ashlee's family? Okay. The truth. Yeah. King of Swords. He knows the truth about what happened to, obviously, Ashlee, and I'm hearing head over heart. Yeah, head over heart. He is the one that caused harm to Ashlee. Yeah, that's why he's avoiding them. Anything else in regards to this King of Swords energy that you can share with us, Spirit? Joe's got a very stubborn energy. It's very yucky. Let's see what else the cards got to say. Okay. Yeah, something's going to happen real quick. I'm telling you, messages. There's something about messages, y'all. Queen of Swords at the bottom of my deck. So that's a pair. I got a pair here. That's got to be Ashlee coming through. I'm hearing they really exchanged some hurtful words, a heated argument, and it happened very quick. And Joe snapped. Like literally, I honestly, it feels like it was like an out of body experience that he had. Like he did it, but he, like, as soon as he got to his senses, it's like, oh shit, that happened. Like that happened. Yeah. Jeez. But yeah, things are picking up pretty fast. Yeah, Six of Swords. He's probably trying to get away from Africa right now or traveling. So I think he might be in the States. Lovers coming out again. Yeah, this is definitely his connection with Ashlee. This was a very toxic connection. Oh my gosh. Karmic. I'm telling you, I feel like in another life. Yeah. Knight of Wands. Yeah, just rushing in, not thinking things through. This happened very fast. He's being smart, trying to stage this, but he's not clever. And there's something that I'm telling you, I feel like what's going to crack the case is something with phones or messages or text messages. It's something about that, because you can easily say, oh, we found her, blah, 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 whatever the narrative they're running with. When they get the phones, baby, and they start figuring out what is what, who called who texted who, when she was alive, and what, like, all the things were the things. I believe in my core that she was already like dead when they found her. I don't believe she passed away at no damn hospital. Did Ashlee pass away at the hospital? Yep. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Strength in the reverse, no. She definitely passed away at the hotel. She didn't pass away in no damn, yeah, 5 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. She didn't pass away at no damn hospital. He offed her. He knew that she was gone and he tried to stage it. I stand firm on that. Spirit, one card, show me the outcome with Joe McCann. Show me the outcome. I just don't feel like it's going to be good. I don't think anything's going to come of it, but I don't think it's going to work for his favor. He may actually struggle. Look at that. 9 of Cups. Ooh, yeah. Because of his greed, there we go. Death card at the bottom of the deck. Because of his greed and love of money, Knight of Pentacles, it's not going to work out in his favor. I wouldn't even be surprised if he ends up, harming himself or doing something for this to be his fate. Because, again, for the love of money and the finer things in life. Greed is what I'm hearing when it comes to Joe. He's a greedy man. It's almost like a gluttonous kind of spirit when it comes to like sex, erotica. He's got a big appetite when it comes to sex, drugs. I don't even know if he's on drugs, but I'm hearing drugs. Sex, drugs, and money. That's going to be his downfall, especially with this tower energy here. Can you give me some energy, some clarification, some guidance on this tarot energy connected to Joe? Let's wrap this up and bring this home. Child. And who knows? Maybe that might be it. We don't know. But let me know what y'all think. Do you think she passed away at the hospital? I don't think so. I think he staged it. And if he did, and let's play devil's advocate, if he did not do it, he definitely knows what happened to her. How you don't know what happened to your lady and you brought her on a trip? What? Come on now. We ain't stupid. We ain't stupid. Come on now. Everybody know that ain't right. If there's no mess, spirits, come on now. Come through, Ashlee. Spirit is whooping his ass. That's why he can't sleep at night. I'm telling you, it's like he's battling with his inner man because he knows he fucked up. He knows. And I honestly believe Ashlee's spirit is haunting him at night. I wouldn't be surprised if he's seeing her when he closes his eyes, tripping, thinking she's still there. Because sometimes when people leave, they don't necessarily leave you. They still linger around. Career. I told you, money, 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 and energy. He's an energy vampire. But we got to be patient, you guys. Patience at the bottom of the deck. I don't think he's going to have a thriving career after this whole ordeal with Ashlee, Janae. Because as much as he's concerned about cryptocurrency and maybe climbing the top of the ladder, this is not good for business. No one's going to want to do business with him. It's almost like an ego death in a way. Like, you think you hot shit, but you're not. Any other messages connected to Joe McCann? Yeah. Jeez, yeah, but definitely the ancestors are on that ass, friends. So he might be talking to some buddies, some legal friends, baby daddy at the bottom of the deck. He definitely has children. But yeah, he's definitely talking to friends. I think he also had some friends out there in Zanzibar, right? If I'm not mistaken. A friend that's a doctor, allegedly. Yeah, danger is uphold. He's definitely, child, you in danger. But what we said in Ghost, Molly, you in danger, girl. Yeah, Joe, you in danger, man. You in danger. You are in danger, sir. Stranger danger. Like, it's giving that. Especially when you get back to the States. Oh, yeah. You're definitely in danger, sir. You heard it here first. Oh my God, y'all. But little birdies, of course, thank you so much for watching and thank you for your viewership. If you've made it this far as I'm kind of wrapping up this reading, I do appreciate you. Of course, you can always subscribe if you vibe with the tribe. No pressure, of course. You already know. If you just want to pop in and be a peekaboo birdie, that's always fine too. But let's see what else is going on with Joe. Magic. Black magic to be precise. I told you, yo. Like, I know ritual vibes when I sense it, when I feel it, evil eye energy, and that was definitely some magic and some ritual going on. Some black magic. Creativity coming out, yeah, with his sorcery and trying to stage her being offed or ending her chapter. We'll put it that way. We don't want to get striked on these YouTube streets. Initiate. So I feel like he's going to have to initiate something, or something is going to be initiated in this case connected. Ooh, pregnant. I wonder if maybe Ashlee was pregnant, or pregnancy is surrounding him. I mean, obviously we know he has children, but I'm almost wondering, bitch, this is too loud. Oh my god, this rating is too loud. This rating is too fucking loud. Relocate. Yeah, he's definitely trying to relocate. He know he can't go back to where he was living. He's gonna have to start somewhere new. Yeah, she might have been. She might have been expecting. We'll be getting confirmation soon. I see that. Two more cards, Spirit. Oh. Ashlee, if she was pregnant, that is so sad. There's definitely a third party involved, and there's definitely a third party that caused this argument. I see third party popping out in my deck. Yeah, I'll take that. There was a third party. Maybe there's a third party that's pregnant. That's possible. That new love, and that sent her over the edge. Like, you're engaged to me, but you got another hoe pregnant. Let's talk about it. Oh my god. Last card, Spirit. Ooh. Release. Yeah, he wants to let this go. He wants to be released out of custody. Intuition at the very bottom of the deck. I'm hearing a mother's intuition. Her mom knows, like, she didn't do this to herself. I'm hearing that very loudly. Addiction, as I pulled. He's got an addiction. I'm telling you, to sex, drugs, money is his addiction. Greed is his addiction. But that is the energy tap in on Mr. Clean, Joe McCann himself. Tap in below. Let me know what you think. Do you think there will be justice for Ashlee, Janae? Do you think he'll probably get a little slap on the hand from the U.S. government? You know, that race card is pulled. It's always pulled in situations like this. So we shall see. But of course, I'll keep you guys updated once I find something out, and I'll see your sweet faces at the next true crime spread at this point. Bye.